Kingdom Come Deliverance II is an absolute masterpiece, and it's something that I've been waiting personally for ever since I completed the first game, and I'm so glad this has finally come out. This has been one hell of a ride, and I think they've just done such a great job at finishing this game. The quality is honestly next level. And I don't just mean quality of game, but also the quality of the industry. This has set a new benchmark and something that I honestly didn't think I'd see this year, but here we are. The graphics are beautiful, even to the details of the people, the characters, the NPCs, down to the details of animals, the flora, just everything is just so well crafted and put together. It just makes the experience so much more immersive, and it just adds to the game's quality. You can really see they've tried to put detail into every aspect. Nothing is washed or cookie cut and just chucked into plain sight. Everything, including the rocks to the ground, the terrain, everything has been taken and incorporated with quality in mind to make sure that we have a great immersive experience. And they have done one hell of a job. And not only in terms of graphics, but actually optimization. Now, a lot of games these days aren't well optimized when they first come out. I have had exactly 0 frame drops playing this game. 0. And for a AAA title, that's pretty unheard of, especially nowadays. But honestly, they have absolutely cracked that code wide open. It's so well optimized. I played this on 1440p. Honestly, it just ran like absolute butter. And it's so nice to finally have a game where I don't have to sit there twiddling graphical settings until my heart just gives up. The characters are great. Henry coming back is just absolutely hilarious. He has some great moments in this game, along with Hans. Even in the first game, I loved the characters and Henry's arc going forward into the story, how he develops over time. Everything is so well crafted, and the characters just fit this niche so well. And for a game that has some darker moments, the comedy always hits in a way that doesn't take from the story, and they've just done such a fantastic job of being able to put characters in certain situations that is just so entertaining. Some of the characters and NPCs you come across in this game are absolutely hilarious, and you may find yourself doing things that you didn't even think were possible. And honestly, that is just such a big thing in games where everything is just has to be done a certain way. This has so many multiple ways of doing things. You can fight your way out of situations, you can talk your way out of situations, having the fame and glory, but also if you have a darker side, then you'll be going down the thievery route and people will treat you differently. All these systems are just absolutely fantastic. They brought all the good from the first game, brought it back into the second, and it just feels absolutely amazing. Now, the story, so far, I haven't completed it as of yet, but I probably, as this goes up and is uploaded, I probably would have finished it. It is absolutely brilliant. It's breathtaking the way that you can do things in multiple ways, and just the characters, the situation that you're in, taking the setting of a medieval realistic setting and putting you in a realistic scenario is absolutely fantastic. But the way that you meet new characters, the way that they're being fleshed out with their backgrounds and archetypes, and you're really in control. You feel really in control of Henry and how he develops through the story. It is one of the best stories that I have played again this year, but also taking the main story doesn't take away from the fact that the side quests are fantastic too. A lot of stuff nowadays, looking at some more generic titles, you could literally have side quests that are just fetch quests. There's nothing like that in this game. Every side quest has meaning, it has a story behind it, it's interesting, there's twists, there's turns. You really want to explore in this game, find new people, speak to new people, find out what's happening. Everything adds so much quality to this game, and the fact that it so much pushes you to explore get into side quests before even jumping into the main story. I probably spent the first couple of hours trying to do those side quests. From the situation you get yourself into, it was just fantastic to be able to rebuild yourself, rebuild Henry, and really push yourself forward into the gameplay. It helped so much. Really, the only negative thing I can really come up with this game is there's a couple of bugs here and there, a couple of wall glitches when you're speaking to certain NPCs, but honestly, nothing game breaking. And the fact that it's come out in this state, it was released to reviewers, what, a whole month before we were even allowed to have our hands on it as the public, is immense. And they had that much confidence in this, and rightly they should have done, because this is a fantastic game. They have literally blown people out of the water with how stable this game is, how little issues there are, and how you can literally just jump in, enjoy your experience without having to fuss with more technical aspects of stuff. Now, before I actually get into my rating of the game, if you're interested in buying AAA titles but you don't want to pay full price for them, I totally agree. There's obviously lots of websites out there you can get discounts and things like that. But at the moment, K4G has popped up. I have a link that I'll leave down below. The fact and the differences for K4G is obviously you get that discount, that bonus, but a lot of what they're trying to achieve helps a lot of other people. So what they're trying to push, and they regularly donate through our money that if we buy games through, they'll send over to welfare for animals and things like that. So please consider buying through them. I'll leave a link down below. Every purchase that you make on this website, a donation will be made to the welfare of animals such as cats and dogs and other animals that are in need. Thank you very much. I'll leave the link down below. There are also a multiple number of improvements in this game. Things like horse riding, you can actually finally hold down E or a different button on the controller that will allow you to essentially keep on the road, which was one of my pet peeves from the first game. Things like they've slightly changed the combat system. It feels a lot easier now to get into, a lot less stiff, and it was one of the things that I kind of had difficulty trying to get into, especially with the way that they had made blocking and parrying and things like that. It's a lot easier now in this game. They've really added to the convenience of making sure that the player can just get into this and nothing overpowers anything else in this game. It just feels better, and they've built upon some of these systems, and it just works so well. I think the big thing for me was trying to get into some of these different things, like obviously there's alchemy and making potions. You actually finally get to do blacksmithing as well, which is done really well. They just all come together, and as side quests and side missions, it just adds to the flavor of the game, adds to the immersion, and honestly just makes this game absolutely glorious to play through. Now, with everything said, how well the game is being created, the story, the characters, the side missions, the combat, it all comes together in such a well done product that is 100% worth the price that they've asked for. If you are into big open RPGs with a good combat system, great characters, fantastic side quests, fantastic main story, then this is 100% a game for you. My final rating for this game is going to be a 9 out of 10. I don't like really to give 10 out of 10s. It's not something that I really believe is achievable, but 9 out of 10 is 100% a very, very high quality game, and especially now it has set a new bar, a new precedent for other gaming companies to look at this and see the success from this game, because it is absolutely amazing what they've achieved. You should honestly go and get it, play it for yourself, enjoy your time as Henry, and really just enjoy the story as it comes. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. It's been an absolutely joy playing Kingdom Come Deliverance II for you. Thank you very much for watching. Shadow out.